but you want to make sure that you're in and around your area is boxed off.
Throwing for Leicester City, waiting for this game to really kick-start. That said, though, there is a lot of decent talent on this pitch today. A lot of attackers who know how to unlock the door. And of course, for United tonight, a centre-forward, a natural centre-forward through the middle, which is something we've not seen too much of during the course of the season. Borthwick Jackson having to chase back here. Managed to stick the boot in to good effect there against Josh Gordon. I think was claiming more in hope than anything else there. Certainly looked like Cameron got the ball. Forward from Scott to Diedrich Roberts. Redmond. Harrop to Redmond again. Helped out here by Demi Mitchell. Away by Gordon, but easily controlled. Chased by Chowdhury. He profits from the loose control from Boonen.
That's what Boonen's got to do tonight. He's playing against bigger, he's come up from the 18s. He's going to be one of the weakest players. So there, just pop it off one touch. Don't allow the bigger physical players to get close to you.
He only turned 18 in January, Indy Boonen. 6 goals in 23 under-18s appearances, 19 of those from the start. He certainly had an impact in an under-18 side who scored a bucket load of goals this season. Here he goes, looking for one in reserve colours. Helped out by McTominay. Certainly hit that.
It's good strike, good defending.
We look through to Boonen. Tries to shake off Wood. Managed to get the cross in, and in fact, in the end, is unlucky not to win a corner there.
He's unlucky there. It was a nice little Cruyff turn and got round the back of him. Unfortunately, he just run out of room. But that's good to see. He's coming in. He just got caught in possession earlier on, but the last 3 or 4 times he's had it, he's looking to do something positive.
Just suffering a little bit after that challenge once the ball had gone. And just to sort of look there and illustrate the midfield, you're talking about how packed it is. It's very bunched up in there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's okay, but if you can get 3 or 4 passes in that packed area and then break out of that space, you can, utilise the fact that Leicester are also in that tight space as well.
That's where pace helps, doesn't it? But also a quick footballing brain as well.
It doesn't, and you just spoke about not having a centre forward all year. If you don't have a centre forward, you should be dominating possession. But then also the big thing is midfield runners. So when the ball's going up to Roberts, he's obviously on his own, and you've got 5 midfield players behind. You have to have 1 midfield player breaking beyond him. And when he breaks beyond him, he's asking questions of the Leicester. Did he drop? Did he track the runner? And then all of a sudden the space in the middle of the park becomes bigger to get your good players on the ball.
Here's Alexandru Pascanu, Romanian, who can play it right back or left back. Diedrich Roberts had it and then was challenged and then won it back again. Redmond to Harrop, who went for the nutmeg. And Gordon to Chowdhury, who's played quite a lot of football in the EFL system with Burton on loan.
Yeah, as I said, we spoke to Nicky before, and he's looking for the likes of Willock and Redmond, who are getting to the age now where they need to start playing, men's football. So loan clubs that are looking to take them they need to start showing that they're the best player on the pitch tonight. They're playing against Han Mohammed, who's played hundreds of games. He's played at a really good level. And Chowdhury, who won League One last year with Burton. So you're up against 2 players. If they can get the better of them tonight, it will impress people who are watching.
Yeah, it can be quite simple as a young player to to just drift along in the youth systems sometimes, can't it? You've got to show that you can dominate and you can be the best in your position, not just for your team, but indeed on the pitch at any given time against any given opponent.
Sometimes time can fly when you're playing for Manchester United. You're in your comfort zone, you're playing in the reserves, and we used to dominate the ball all the time, but there comes a time where you think, I need to play now, I need to get, play in front of big crowds, because this is a great ground to play in, but it's empty. If they go in the Championship, they're playing in front of 20, 30,000 every week, and it brings the maturity of the game, the decision making, as I said before, has to come on because they're playing under a lot more pressure.
Yeah, atmosphere all important, and pressure all important for these young players as well. There is a certain amount of pressure there on Mitchell. The ball goes to Leicester and to Uche, who didn't really get any proper power on that or enough lift for it to rise and fall over Henderson into the net.
I think he tried to scoop, Davor Suker style, scoop chip.
That was a special goal against certain Mr. Schmeichel. Schmeichel Senior, of course. This the home of
he didn't enjoy
Schmeichel Junior.
Chip, did Pete? So I didn't enjoy that.
Willock to Boonen. Tries to slide it through for Diedrich Roberts. Certainly tested the reflexes of Daniel Iversen.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Boone. I just think the angle, as we're watching the replay, the angle is just a little bit too tight to score from. Maybe he can just pull it back to, is it Harrop on the edge of the box? Just started to dominate the ball a little bit now, United, getting the passes in, getting up the pitch with some good quality.
Here come Leicester City in response. Kaputska beaten off the ball by Willock. There's one for Diedrich Roberts to chase with Moore. Gets it away to Boonen. Knight completes the clearance to Kaputska. And that's neat and tidy as well. Dean Hammond. Stopped by the arm there of Willock, who might be in trouble here.
To be fair to Willock, he's had to do that because the left wing is in there. But it was an easy one for the referee.
Simon Barrow, the referee tonight, shows the first yellow card to Matty Willock. Didn't really have anywhere to go there, the referee. The minute you stick your arm out, you...
Yeah, plus he was a good 10-15 yards between the pass being played and his hand, and he just leant out to it, so it was a pretty easy decision for the referee.
So plenty in the middle here, looking to profit from this Leicester City free kick, which in the end isn't the best. It was Devontae Redmond who saw it out. Back in from Hammond, and the spectacular from Gordon didn't really have the accuracy needed. And now Henderson looks to set Demi Mitchell away. Hammond just breaking up the play, making sure there was no swift counter-attack.
Needs to be 10 yards further on there, Charlie Scott. There's a free kick given, hand-on play, quick play, and Charlie Scott's just happy to hold his right-back position. If he goes 15 yards further on, there's a chance of a good counter-attack.
It's all about learning these lessons, isn't it? At this age, making sure they're ready to produce it higher up the football pyramid. Scott to Boonen, to Harrop, and now to Willock. Now Borthwick Jackson joins in and feeds Mitchell.
Just start knocking it around well here, United. Getting comfortable with the ball, starting to enjoy the game. Picking up second balls as well.
Redmond, who scored his first reserve goal against Leicester. Indeed, two of them came in one game for him. Here's Harrop, who took aim and just got too much on it, if anything. Just got right underneath the ball.
Yeah, it was good play. Nice setback by Charlie Scott. I just think there Josh can, he's in the box, one-on-one against defender. He can run it in there. I think there the defender just committed himself. I think if he chops back in, he can take him on.
Good to see him back after a little spell out. Level top scorer with Demi Mitchell now. 12 goals between them, 7 of them from the spot.
Penalties don't count. But he's another player. You look at him, you know, got a good touch, good technique, really neat and tidy player, and you're just looking now for that next step to push on. Really taking these games by the scruff of the neck and dominating.
Certainly capable of doing that. Capable of scoring plenty more goals than he has perhaps this season. Only the 3 from open play. Leicester City have it back. Axel Tuanzebe stops that getting through. Elliot Moore back to Josh Knight, tries to fire it in towards Uche. Hammond attempts to prod it through, and he brings down Joshua Harrop. Not happy with the decision.
No, I think Hammond, you know, he's getting to his mid-30s now. His legs are going a little bit, so Harrop had just gone past him. I think it was a professional foul. He needed to do it.
It's good to see a player like that who left Leicester and has sort of come back into the fold a little bit of late, just helping the youngsters grow up a little bit. Devontae Redmond sees that out off Knight for a Manchester United corner, and we're certainly seeing more now to our left than to our right.
Yeah, well, the first 5 minutes of the game was a little bit scrappy. The systems were cancelling each other out a little bit, and now United are getting, you know, good possession, and a couple of instances there, they're really wrapping the passes in, you know, breaking the line, and they're starting to take control of the game.
And from Harrop, out it goes by Knight, away as far as Boonen, who may have thought about the shot there, but decided to pass possession on to Charlie Scott.